friends? This Free Opinion, bringing you my free opinion. And today we're going to be talking about more stuff from Michigan, okay? From the hearings yesterday. And then I'll start doing the Nevada hearings later tonight into tomorrow. But, so, lawmakers tried to intimidate witnesses during the Michigan hearing. You want to know why I believe this? Well, other than I saw it happen. But the reason that I believe this is because high officials threatened other state officials into certifying the election. Now, if you don't remember, you can go back in my videos. I made a video where I showed the clip from the Zoom call. They said, you live here, and it's an area that is known to have racist past, and your children go here. And what high school they go to. If they will do that to another state official, why would they not do that to regular everyday people? Democrats, and I will say establishment Republicans, they are both corrupt. They are basically the same party. There is a third party, and that's the establishment politicians. All right? These are the people that are the most corrupt, and one hand washes the other with everything they do. Let's keep going. Well, actually, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this story. President Donald Trump's lawyer suggested on Wednesday that one reason why more witnesses and whistleblowers haven't came forward with claims of voter fraud is that they are being intimidated, suggesting that one Democratic state lawmaker was trying to dox a woman for offering her testimony. How do you know these witnesses are telling the truth about Democrat intimidation? Because you're witnessing Michigan legislators openly intimidate them on the floor of this committee on national television. Jenna Ellis wrote on Twitter. Ellis also highlighted a clip of Michigan House Rep Cynthia Johnson, a Democrat from Detroit. Y'all in Detroit, okay? Vote her out. Plain and simple. No more of these Democrats that think that they can intimidate people, because it won't be long before they do it to you as well. These people are corrupt, and they think they are above the law. If I was to intimidate you, I would go to jail for it. This woman needs to go to jail. Or at least just lose her job. It's not like she's a poor person. She'll have a bunch of money to sit back on. Let's keep going with this story, though. Where Johnson asked a witness, Jesse Jacob, about what her real name is. Jacob replied that her last name changed after she got married. Johnson then asked for the spelling of her maiden name. It was the only question she asked. Now, I believe the reason that she asked for her maiden name was so people could find her much more easily. Okay? Think about it this way, okay? When Antifa or BLM, okay? Now, I'm not saying all BLM, because I do have some friends that believe in the Black Lives Matter movement. They just don't like the violence, which completely understand. But when they don't like somebody, what their opinion is, what do? They try to intimidate them into submission. Bend the knee, they tell you. Y'all don't realize, y'all are treading on really thin ice lately. Let's keep going. Ellis suggested that in the interaction, Johnson was trying to intimidate and publicly dox a witness on national television simply because she doesn't like the witness's testimony. Jacob had delivered a statement in front of lawmakers alleging, among other things, that she was told by election workers to backdate ballots. She described the behavior as fraudulent and corrupt. Johnson's office hasn't responded to the Epoch Times for answers, comments. God, man. Oh, God. That's the woman that they were trying to dox, by the way. Let's go further into the story, though. In another instance, in the hearing, and it's funny, it just keeps being Johnson, okay? She's just like other establishment Democrats, is afraid of this coming out because this is probably how they've all won these elections in these heavily Democrat areas. Now, I'm not saying they're all fucking shifty, excuse my language, but a good portion of them, I would say, would do this. But Johnson accused House Oversight Chairman Matt Hall, a Republican, of allowing witnesses to come in here and lie, which prompted Hall to slam the gavel several times and telling her she is out of order multiple times. Every single witness we've presented here has sworn an affidavit as to all of these facts. Trump's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, said after the exchange. Another poll observer at Detroit's TCF Center, Hema, I'm not going to try to pronounce her last name, so you guys can try to, told lawmakers that during her interaction with Democratic poll observers and election workers on Election Day, she faced intimidation when she wore a tag indicating she was with the GOP. When she wore a tag saying she was independent, she was treated differently. From my skin color, everyone assumes that I am a Democrat, which, same here, girl, don't. If your skin has any type of melanin in it, they think that you're a Democrat through and through. So they just kind of come to me, and one of the ladies was saying that, let's get these MFs out. And I'm like, MFs? Who? She pulled, when I pulled out my tag, she looked at me and said, "You're on the wrong side." Because they always think this. It's ridiculous. What was her name? Her first name? Hema further said that Democrats, ACLU lawyers, and election workers only challenged Republican poll observers, not Democratic ones. In Michigan, several Republican officials have said they faced threats or harassment since the November 3rd election. One GOP member of the state board of canvassers who didn't vote to certify the election said he received a number of anonymous phone calls with some allegedly threatening his wife and children. Two Republican members of the Wayne County Board of Canvassers also swore they received threats, claiming one Democratic lawmaker tried to dox them. Guy in the video that was like, "You live here and it has a long history of racism," and blah, 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 blah. But this is what they do. Y'all want to see mafia tactics, where they intimidate people into being quiet? This is what they're doing. When the mafia does it, people go to jail. If I was to just go out tomorrow and intimidate somebody to keep their mouth shut about something that they seen me do, I would go to jail. So, lawmakers, get on it. One of your own is doxing people and intimidating them into silence. What are we going to do about this? But hey, guys, this is just my opinion. I wanted to get this one out as quick as possible. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about government officials. Like in this one, his wife and children were threatened, and then two members of the Wayne County Board of Canvassers also swore. They received threats claiming one Democratic lawmaker tried to dox them. Isn't this funny? It's another lawmaker. But hey, guys, you guys be good. I'll leave the link to this in the description if you actually want to go through yourself and read it. I'll also put Chris Fletcher in the description, so if you guys want to go check out his music. Guys, when you're out and about tomorrow, be nice to somebody, please.